It's a good start. You join me on a disgusting, dank, you very kind person. Thank you for not splashing me. A very dank and wet Saturday morning. I'm on my commute. It's weird to have a commute, but I do that boat work now a couple of days a week. But I thought I'd stick the camera on. You can join me on my trip in this morning. It's bound to be fun. There is a couple of other things I want to talk about along the way. The Tesla Cybertruck, as it's being called. Now, whenever Tesla do anything, or Elon Musk does anything, there always seems to be this 50-50. One set of people absolutely despise him and think everything he's doing is stupid and dumb and blah blah blah, and the other side of people are like, this is a pretty important guy, and I think he's going to go down in history. You know, he's making big differences to this world far faster than anyone that I can think of. And then people sometimes cite things like SpaceX's failures as if it's something to be ashamed of. Failure is absolutely part of development. I believe his Elon's sort of approach is fail fast, because the faster you fail, the quicker you learn the lessons, and then you can get past them. I get that some of their stuff can be seen as a bit gimmicky, and some of it could even be seen as overselling a little bit. And he is also massively optimistic in how long he thinks it's going to take for things to get done, or how long it's going to take for things to do. But I totally understand that from my own point of view. You know, you're so driven to something, you've got all the planning in place, and you're always hopeful that the plan will come to fruition in a set time frame that you've kind of like, yeah, it should be okay by this time. And then things go wrong and you get sent sideways, and it takes months and months and months and months. But if you have the mindset which is, oh, this is going to take forever, I'm never going to get this done, if you have that mindset, you're probably not going to try and do things so much. You know, I push myself to the point I know I can't physically do any more unless I get no sleep whatsoever at times. And that can be detrimental to me, admittedly. But how the hell Elon has time to do all of the things he does, it's just utterly beyond me. He's also one of the most inspirational people out there, but one of the worst public speakers that has ever existed in the history of time. It's not his fault. In a way, it's actually quite sort of levelling, because you realise that the guy is just an engineer and he's not good at social stuff, and he's kind of been forced into doing that role and presenting and... Yeah, some of their demonstrations can be a little bit hopeful, a little bit early maybe. Oh no, I don't want this mist. Get the hell away from me. I don't want to get soaked. I know the Cybertruck looks absolutely mad. It looks like it should be in Halo or something like that. My God, I'm going blind. You know, if you look at the design of the thing, yeah, it's been made to look super futuristic. But who's to say that it can't look like that? Like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. That's a very simple thing. You know, if you don't like it, don't buy it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you don't like it, don't waste your time on it telling other people how you don't like it, because frankly, no one really cares. Move on to the next thing, and then decide you don't like that either. But yeah, I totally get some of the criticism their products and things get, but I do think people might be a little jealous, you know, of what this guy is achieving. And also, like, people will always poo-poo something they can't afford. Like, oh, who needs that stupid, overpriced piece of rubbish? Only an idiot will buy that. That's a great way of making yourself feel better about, you know, not owning something. And the big part of value of something is if people want that thing. If they really think it's cool, if they really want it, they're going to hold that in a high value regard. I do get the whole like Elon fanboy movement that seems to be going on, and you get all these YouTube channels that have popped up that are suddenly everyone's interested in space and stuff, but that's good. That is a good thing. It means people are actually being more positive. Okay, well, my video ended up being mostly about Elon, so let's quickly open some mail. I'm home from doing the boat work. It was a very good productive day, but I got completely soaked and I'm freezing cold, so I want to get through this as quickly as I can. Okay, so the first one is this little one. I have the wop chop because this is now the way we open mail on this channel because it's YouTube and that's what you're supposed to do apparently. Ah, ha ha ha. Wow! Huge thanks to Mr. Flash because I knew he was sending. Well, I knew he was sending me this, which I'll explain in a minute. But he's also made the man with big boots. He's 3D printed it for me. That's amazing. These, which I'm not going to show you in too much great detail because I need to make it. You may have seen on social media I said, do any of you do 3D printing? Could you possibly print this AIM-9 Sidewinder missile, which is on Makerverse? I think it's on Makerverse, the plans for. It would be really helpful for a video I want to make. And amazingly, this guy spent a lot of time sorting this out and printing it out for me, so thank you. You're so supportive. I wish there was some greater way of thanking you, but I really do appreciate all the support. You're a legend. Thank you. Right, second one, which I'm going to cover your return address on. Open carefully with a whopper chopper. I will do that. Beef. See, the whopper chopper is lethal. What is all of this? Tie wraps. Whoops. I'll be playing a game of picking these up in a minute. Zip ties, always useful. And I was actually getting a little bit low because I've been using lots lately doing different things. Some visor cleaning wipes. Yes, thank you. I'm going to keep those under my seat because sometimes, you know, when it gets filthy and you don't have your normal cleaning kit with you because you keep it at home. Very kind. That's a punjana. That sounds a bit wrong. It's a tea bag. And some hand warmers. I once tried these and I was like somewhere between impressed and not impressed. But oh my god, when I'm in the workshop and I just want to warm my hands up later this week, I will save these for that day. And it's also included a copy of Dakar 2018 because he said that he doesn't use, I think he said he doesn't have an Xbox anymore. When I say he doesn't, I know it's a he because this chap messaged me. Thank you very much, dude. You're very kind. Because you haven't included a note, I don't know whether you want your name said or not. So I'm going to err on the side of caution and not. But thank you, I really do appreciate that. Helpful stuff, useful stuff, stuff that just makes me laugh. I know you're probably just sending it as tea and not as a punjana. Bob's or punjana, whatever will it be. Thank you, dude. Let's turn that light off for a second. And the last one is from WMD, the Parts People. I don't know if this is actually from them until I open it. I assume. But if it is them, thank you very much. Whatever it is. I have a feeling I know because I know the weight of these things. Slice. Chop. Let's just do this. That is an enormous sprocket. It's a 60, is that 60 tooth? And a tiny little front sprocket to go to counteract the giant rear sprocket. A couple of chains, that's quite cool. Red. I think I'm going to be making some red keychains with that. Have a note, let's open it. Oh, didn't need the wop shop. Oh dear God. Dear Spicy, it's been a while since I've posted anything to you, so here is a book of bits. The chain and sprocket comes from a Aprilia RS4125 MotoGP replica. The bike only has 1,000 miles on the clocks, if you can believe that. And the red chain is off a Ducati. Not sure what exact model, but it means you can charge the world for it. Hopefully this will be of use to you. Kind regards, Connor Hood. P.S. I never miss a vid. What does your future and a group of codes have in common? A murder. Oh, the memes. Is that the first meme I've ever been sent in the post? Just might be. So they're red and they came off a Ducati. I can guarantee you they aren't going to get turned into keychains. They were pretty cool. Oh no, now I've got my hands dirty. I say that, oh no, look, I got my finger dirty, and then I look at the rest of my palms and they're stained with grease from all the boat work from today. Anyway, huge thanks to the people who sent me these things. I'm very much looking forward to building that, and it's going to be useful for a future video. I'm very much looking forward to playing that, even though I've read that the bike mechanics physics are a bit weird. They might have improved it by now, or if they're really bad, it's just funny. And a huge thanks to Connor for sending me these goodies. They are going into my stock of stuff and they will be used. As you know, because you don't miss a video, I'm sort of taking a back step on the metalworks for now, but don't worry, I'm going back to it. I'm not giving up on it. It's just while I'm getting into the swing of like what days I'm working the boat work, finding a pattern of uploading videos, and just trying to find a way that it all works and I'm not never sleeping. Not never sleeping? No, that's the Jesus, see, this is how much I'm not sleeping. Back to the video. Thanks, guys. You're amazing. Before I get back to the video, I just want to show this because I thought it was quite funny. Here is one of the 3D printed canard wings off that missile. And here is a real one. Look, it's so cute. Do you know what's really funny? When this was made, this sort of 3D printing basically didn't exist. Our world is moving fast, my dudes. Anyway, on with the video. There you go. Let me know what you think on the whole thing, on like the Cybertruck and Tesla and SpaceX and all that stuff. If you don't like him, what is it that you don't like? That's the thing I don't get. I've never fully understood. No one seems to have had a reasonable argument as to why they don't like him, other than what he said about a cave worker rescuer guy. I can understand why people were very annoyed about that. Now. Whoa, mate, you just nearly got squished. Anyway, maybe I should draw this one to an end here so it's not too long, because I tend to waffle on far too long. So I'm going to say huge thanks for your support, huge thanks to my patrons, you're amazing, and thank you for the support regarding what I talked about recently. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like out of the fuck button. Yeah, there you go, I said it, so now you have to do it. Oh dear, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye. If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.